Hi, my name is Noshas. I'm going to do a short on the Spurs video podcast, second half. Well, Benny's a lot better playing a left back than Besson will be. To be totally fair though, the average age of Alex was what, like 11? You know, they didn't really offer that much, we didn't offer that much. That's not bad about it. There's a reason why we put such a high premium on Luka Modric. His value is the same because we just lost without him. His ability to find space to be able to either receive a pass or make a pass, you know, keep that ball moving, keep us cohesive. We obviously missed that. Lack of a spearhead. Harry Kane, the kid's 18. I'd like for him to prove, but yeah, the kid's 18. And the other thing you got to remember that they are, I think LA is 9 hours behind us. So essentially, you've got players playing. Even if you adjust for the time zones, you know, it's still, you know, your body clock. You know, they flew out there, Sunday? You're telling me they've adjusted fully to the time zones? I doubt it. And they're still on match fit. I mean, Gilbertson had an absolute beam of a chance. And to be totally fair, it would be nice to see how Bale and Lennon are good at doing that. You know, putting that ball in. Then you know, who do you mark? You've got someone like Ali Boyle, you know, who can head it in, or someone like Sigurdsson who can ghost in. Or Van der Vaart can ghost in, so it's nice. I can see there are some good things we're doing in terms of what we're doing in terms of pressing middle of the pitch. Without Parker, without Sandra, Liverpool is not a ball winner. He never has been, never will be, and that's something we have to get used to. But who knows? Maybe that could change. But he's definitely not a ball winner. You know, he is. You know, he's a steady Eddie. He's a jack of all trades, not a master of anything right now. It was crying out for a Sandra or a Parker just to get the hell of the ball, and then you say, look, if you lose the ball, that's it. I'm going to press them out of the pitch. I'm going to control the middle of the park, and we desperately didn't have that. Carroll looks okay. Bentley, Jermaine Jenas. I actually would be very surprised if I can remember Jermaine Jenas. I think there was a couple of things he did, but nothing of any note. Bentley, very similar. I don't see those guys staying personally. Norm was steady, you know, didn't do that, wasn't spectacular, but, you know, he's 22, you know, 23, 23, you know, he's not expecting him to be that, not compared to, say, JJ and Bentley, who you are expecting a lot more from. Huddleston, some good passing, but clearly not match fit, you know, so it's interesting, but there were plus notes from the early YouTubes. Livermore, yeah, showed something lively, showed something different, you know, from that. But we need someone, you know, we need that passer, you know, we need that pass master in the midfield, someone who can keep us ticking. We haven't got that, you know, not without Luka anyway. So without that, we are going to struggle. But it's good to see, you know, Sigurdsson played well, Bale played with Vertonghen, good ball. They've got to learn to play with each other because they are terrible. No concept of like who attacks, who drops. But hopefully they'll get better. No, I mean, like I said, it'll be interesting to see how we do. Obviously, what Liverpool this this weekend, I think that'll be interesting because we're both at the same levels of pre-match fitness, and luckily for us, we'll be in a time zone that's close to our own. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting. Any shouts out? Shout out to Eggsy, to a couple of my mates, Roberta Ross, and Jamie T, who's who stayed up late, but you know, I'm fasting, therefore I get up at this time, and you know, basically I was able to go to sleep. And it's too hot as well. Harry Kane, yeah, like I said, we just covered him. No, I mean, the high line, yeah, that's something that has to be worked on, and he might decide to drop that. Or he might say, look, do you know what? I can't play too high a line. If I do, I need to have a better ball winner, like a Sandra or a Parker in there to really win the ball. Otherwise, I can't play this high line. You know, it's just not really workable. And also, I can't play this high line if I haven't got someone that's very reliable in distributing the ball and is always there to pick up the pass or play the pass. So I think he's learning, because it's a learning curve. ABB, I'm sure he would have seen us and probably see us for a lot of us, but until he's actually on the training pitch with us, watched us from the sidelines, watched how we interact, seeing what can I do, what can I not do, it is a learning curve for all parties. Sorry if I'm yawning, but it's been a long day and I am very, very thirsty already. In terms of what I think, obviously we need a centre forward desperately. Uh, JD's good, but we weren't able to play to his strengths. We weren't able to get balls in, and we weren't able to get that link. If we're going to play a quick ball in, you need Lennon and Bale to do that. But Townsend, played. I'll give Townsend credit. He played as in that midfield spot very well, and when he got forward as an inverse man, he played pretty well. Played better than Gio Dos Santos ever has played, so you got to give him that. Carroll was tidy, didn't do anything much, but that's like 15 minutes. Huddleston's the same. I'm guessing I think he's probably given players like Bentley and Jenas a longest time. Same with say what should I call it? Bassong as well. So because these are players he doesn't know very well. Townsend again, it's not a player he knows very well. So I think this says something about what he's looking to play with Carroll and Hudson. He kind of has a rough idea what he's get there, so he's maybe not given that as much time. Time will tell. We'll see how we present against Liverpool really. But overall, I'm pleased. It's 1-1 away from home. Obviously not match fit. Obviously the Van der Vaart and Kyle Walker injuries are a bit worrying, but hopefully they just knock. I don't see them playing against Liverpool, but hopefully they'll be fit to play against the New York Red Bulls. So my mate Kevin G can watch them and his Mrs Mimi. So double shout out Kev. And it'll be interesting. But I'm hoping going forward, if we can get like I said, that and a couple of strikers, because we desperately need strikers. I'm sorry, without strikers, we are. I mean, JD's good, but he's not gonna. For me, and the interesting thing, what he said was that Bentley. He said, "Well, the only way down, when you leave something, is it's going down." And I think Bentley, JJ, JD, those players are players that they are leaving Tottenham. They're not going to go to any team higher than Tottenham, And I think that says it all. And those aren't the players you really want. Whereas I think I'm not saying I was going to Adebayor back, but he could probably do a good job for them. Same, he did a good job for Man United. He did a great job for us. I think in terms of the players we get rid of, we have to ask ourselves: are these players that will get into another top 4 side? JJ, Bentley, no, not on this result. Obviously, Pino wasn't there. I'm assuming that's because of the whole Everton thing. So I think we're obviously going to get rid of 3 players. Hopefully, get a couple. We need to get shipped. Was it 3 players in, 3 players out, kind of thing. And this is my thing. If we're going to get rid of Bentley and JJ and probably JD and Pino, we're getting rid of 3 midfielders. We might as well bring in like Moutinho. I mean, I don't know how much we get, but hopefully, selling those 3 combined, hopefully will raise at least 12, 14 million, maybe 16. So if we can find another 8, we can hopefully sign Moutinho, and as for Carlo, bloody hell, he was just fucking disastrous. He just did not inspire confidence. So hopefully Hugo Lloris will see what we can do. Anyway, it's always good talking to you. Please click on the ad links if and as and when they appear. Shout out to Spurs Forum.co.uk, the best Spurs message board. Although there's another one called Spurs ID, which comes a close second. And as always, come on you Spurs.